Was here. This is a very, very special video I'm making. I want to share my story with you. I'm grieving. I'm praying for the late Mr. Mpiirwe, aka Messe. Actually, that name initially, I think it was Messe, but that's another part of the story we're coming to. I met the late, and we were childhood friends, teenage friends. Kakati kasuka njogera mu Luganda. Kakati ebiseera ebyo ndi mu senior 1, senior 2, senior 3, senior 4. Olunaku lwensooka okwogera ne Messe, I had been seeing him in the club, ebiseera bya Trans Days, mubijjukira ebyo, Echoes, before it became Horizons. But prior to that, it was called Club Clouds, a very famous hangout place during the 80s. From what I've gathered, it was a club notorious with the army fraternity. During the 80s, then it closed down, then it opened under new management. Kakati, ndi mu club, tutanase ebizibya. You know, during the holiday time, we used to hang out. You know, we were worlds apart, many of us. Kati you had katinganzi navamu family yange like affluent. And when you say your company are divided, kati ngatwina abana bave kololo. Abana bava emuyenga, abave nakasero, abava makerere. So we really needed somewhere we could meet up. Our generation, we could meet up during the holidays. That explains the rise of the coaching. Mujukira coaching, Ewarugujo, Makerere University. That's another part of the story. We are coming back to what I'm talking about here. Akati, breakdancing, let's call it that. It was a phenomena of dancing that was called breakdance. Prior to that, waliwo gye baali bayita Malibu World Dance Competition. You remember breakdancing? Very popular in the 80s. Akati, to show off your dancing skills, the owner of that club came up with an idea. The idea was very simple. Trans Days, from lunchtime to evening, open up the club, and all the youth, the young, the teenagers would flock the place. I think Messe was a bit ahead of us, or was ahead of time. Kubanga ye yajjanga mu club ng'ayambadde ng'alinga agenda mu break dance, yesibanga n'ekintu ku mutwe bw'ati, very, jubilant guy. I set my eyes on him. Later on, I would come up with my own persona, Kegus. Before my name was Kagus, Kagus, king of the dance floor, when I began wearing white. But at that point, we were not friends with the Messe. Kakati lumu, lwali lwa mukaaga. Yali ava ku City Bar. Manya City Bar ku Jinja Road. Kati City Bar nayo ng'etandise okukuba ebizibya. From what I gathered, I think he was doing some bit of emceeing there on the mic. Amanyi kati ebyedda byali very casual. You could be brought in the front. Bakwa mic, you pull off some stunts there. And I think that drew in a lot of other kids of our generation. Kakati wemba wa kumanya nizo ba Ragadi, wemba wa Shanks VVD, wemba wa Rasta Robu. Ngero ekintu kitandika okumashuruminga. Mufuna bulungi nnyo. Kakati, understanding what I'm talking about is a bit like a needle in the haystack. kyengezako bagamba nti the entertainment that was coming up was being built on the platform of one person. Buli omu ng'atunulira Messe kyakola, including me. Munfuna bulungi nnyo. Tutandika okukuba ebizibya Transdays. Little Flowers comes in later on, Bombo Road. Nawo natandika okukuba ebizibya. City Bar, Chess Johnson. Later on we had pulsations. And before everybody. Nenga template eyo yatandika in a very, very unusual way. And Messe is one of the pioneers. Nagatumwe accolade eyo nti today's music legacy that he has left. Surprise, I'm surprised that he didn't really pursue further his music, and then he went into comedy, acting, and lots of other things he did. So 1988, 1989, 1991, tukuba echoes. Nebi bitandise. Kati ebyali bisoundinga out ennyo kale katuyite bwe tutyo. Ange Nwange etandika, Ange Nwa Ange, which later became governor. Munfuna bulungi nnyo. Nagala mutegeere nti it is a piece of a puzzle when you bring in a person who was a pioneer like him. He was a personal friend. Okay, tutambuze eboozi mu maaso. Mmala senior 4, 91. Gagenda ku Mpiirwe High. Mfuno omulimu Echoes. I got a job in Echoes. Now it has been renamed Horizons at that time. The boss, Mr. Charles Twagira, had gotten wind of me and banasikizanga nnyo abaana. And I had taken that template from Messe. Messe nga inenge drawing in abaana. So the 2 years at Mpiirwe High, I've got the foundation from Messe. That very foundation is the one that I'm going to use when I launch Paramount Investments. Embozi njidusa ku speed banange. I'm leaving out a lot of things. But what I'm trying to explain here is that hadn't we crossed paths, I don't think I would have gone into the entertainment. Yanjagaza nnyo that avenue to express myself. I was a very good dancer in primary, and of course when I was O-level nembanga kegos yachkuba nazina nnyo kati addamu okundaba ng'olwo ndi Kenya nkomyewoko briefly nga Kampala is now changing. The face of Kampala was changing. The face of entertainment was changing. Sakadde kuteekamu bantu bangi nnyo mu mboozi nagala tufollowing a trajectory emu okiraba kati olwo you had different people now. Everybody adopted his template. Abayimbi bonna abaatandika sibabulidde ku group gyakole y'aba homies. I'm going to give you part 2 of this of this story empanvu. Mulabe nti lwaki Kegusi alumiddwa nnyo okiraba kati at that time jengezako bagamba kati nkomyewa when I'm back from Kenya we were on a crossing path. Say kulengede, you know those things. Life begins to run at a very fast pace. That by 1997 urundi mu URA, Uganda Revenue Authority, 6 months, I launched Paramount Investments and Entertainment. Then word goes all around the Kegusa Gagawade. Chilaba, I was big now. I was bigger than everything. Kati when nayingira sente, I took a back seat. Era buli omagenda okuddamu okuwulira nti ngenze London babagamba nti ayina mupakusiza mututte London bakole shopping. Twali tukola ebintu by'amaanyi nnyo. So munfuna bulungi nnyo. Are we good? Sagala mwewunye nnyo nti when I took off in terms of katigambe status yange kati nga obudde sikyabulina. I took a back seat and then I began investing in artists. Mbateka sente za studio, mbateka sente za CD, byani nabajanga, nga building ekintu. The investment part of it was doing well, and of course the entertainment part. Ngolonyingide slot machines za casino. Come 2000, nze Bungereza, nkomyewo nengamba kanzireyo nkole ki nsome. I'm jumping. Ati mu 2004 lwensembera ddala omulaba nakola pate mwanjenwa esiibula nga nkoze decision nkomewo e London nsettlinge ng'obudde butanze okudduka amaze okusoma and everything nga ndaba Uganda is too small for me ntambudde ensi ngenze mu America emirundi ebiri nkoze ntya byonna South Africa, so many things were happening. Naye kati nga mbadde mu following ku social media. Kwe mbadde mulabira. Bino ebirungi byadde akola Amarura group gye bakola eyo njijukira bungi bajjako ne wane London. Yes, bajja wane Wasengo. Yes, they came. Oyo Amoti ne Pade Bitama naye, there were 3. And I was not surprised when they went into comedy. So what I'm trying to drive at here that a lot can be based on what was the precursor. Maybe into ebibabizimbi ekintu. N'abantu abali around you, we were worlds apart. Buli omu yali mu nsi ye. Nze nga baana bangu mwana w'omugagga. Kegusi tayita yeepanka kegusi tayita. Now I was cool. Mmanyi ddala ekivuuka eryo whatever. Anyway, let me summarize this in relation to what's going on or what has happened this week. Rest in peace. I'm taken back. I want you to share this moment with me. Mutegeera kyenjogera ne kyentegeeza. In those teenage years, nga tuli ku dance floor tuzina kegusa abuuka akola tyana. Man, you can't believe it. Bemba bulya bituufu. It's true. Anyway, I'm going to do a proper video for you. We shall sit down and then mutegeere ebirala bingi nnyo lwakuba emboozi masaga agiteeka mu bantu mba nagala nsticking ku the narrative of what you need to know. That is all about Paramount Investments and Entertainment. I was with a pioneer in many things. Ne ideas ezabeeranga leetanga n'emikwano bye mutategedde n'ebirala bingi gye mujjoga nti no byaliwo and that's it. My brother, until we meet again, I'll always cherish the many memories. The very first day we talked, ngova woti ku City Bar, nzinali ku Kuruma Road, nga nyingira Echoes. No Django Salongoduka. I think you were doing some errands in between back to back. It was many years ago, I'm telling you. And that changed the course of so many things. Because kubanga nange nalina ideas nyingi nnyo ntuzikomparing awo kakati olwo ne Mwiri ntandise kya Mr. Mwiri nga nzina oluzina. Come on people. I wish, but I am so happy that we had a sense of friendship and I remember the very moment we saw each other, naimu anje hangande bigi nga n'obudde sibulina bwogera n'abantu. Man. Anyway, Kegus, cool slider. Kambe wano.